And we're back for another episode of
I Got Drink.
Today's guest.
Special guest.
The illustrious.
Thank y'all.
DJ
PK1.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, however, TV world, however y'all seeing this. How y'all doing?
Man, we're doing great. How you doing?
I appreciate the opportunity to have this platform to speak with you guys.
Definitely.
At the moment, I'm doing great, but I'm looking forward to the show. I'm hearing that I get to drink a little bit and answer questions, so I'm very excited. So
mystery drinks.
I'm ready. What's going on?
Oh yeah, man. So as you know, you're here to get told the fuck up. We about to take 13 shots of each drink.
Not 13.
Just to get him nervous a little bit, but we're not gonna go that hard. Unless he wants to.
I can take it. I'm ready.
Unless he wants to.
I'm ready.
So what's your favorite kind of drink?
So my favorite drink is like a mixed drink or like a category of a drink or a type of liquor.
Maybe your favorite mixed drink?
So my favorite mixed drink is a mojito.
Okay.
I had the opportunity to study medicine in Cuba from 2000. I'm dating myself now. There wasn't an and. It was just 2000. From 2000 to 2007. Okay. And so while I was over there, I really got up on the mojito game, which is kind of like
the minty.
Yeah, it's a minty rum. If they use soda in it, it's not a real mojito because it's supposed to be like a rum, lime, mint with and a sugar cane. And it's just the mix of it, and then you eat the sugar cane, man. That really did me straight. But
so good.
I had a wedding recently, and we went on a honeymoon to Hawaii, and I got put on the Mai Tais. And the Mai Tais are really close.
Mai Tais are actually
the Mai Tais are really a really good Mai Tai is really, really, really close for me. So I'm gonna say mojito for now, but I'm gonna say that Mai Tais are catching up.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that wedding.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's my first one. Obviously, it's my only one.
So
minty.
Since you have your favorite two drinks, what's your weirdest drink you've ever had so far?
I would probably there's this drink that Dominicans drink called Mama Web. So I forgot what it's called, but basically they take old distilled liquor, whether it's rum or whatever they get their hands on, and they put it in a bunch of leaves and they just and they wrap the jar and they put it under the bed and they just leave it there for a happy. That's the thing. So they're aging their stuff, and they'll do a party or they'll do an event, and they'll be like, "Oh, I got it," and they'll bring out this bottle, and the bottle will look all old and dusty, and it'll be wrapped and have all these leaves in it. But the stuff has fermented and it's made like this perfect drink, and you never know how you're gonna feel after it. So I would say that's the weirdest one.
So it's a mix of white and brown, or like?
It'll be all white or rum. But what'll happen is because some of the anejos are darker. But what'll happen is the perfect mix and fermentation and ghetto process of being under the bed. It gives you this like super good taste.
That sounds like shit I might try.
And then but these are all like third world things. Like I don't think. These aren't first world problems. Like America, I don't think you could really do it. I think your mom would get mad or somebody, like some relative would get upset. But like that drink, I'm gonna look up the name of it. I know it starts with an M. And then also Cubans would take pineapples and take fruits and put them in plastic liter bottles and throw them under the bed in the dark for a month, and then come out, and that would be wine. That was the definition of wine.
Bro, you know what I appreciate right now? You come in here, you educating the people.
Yeah,
I would do.
Yeah, I mean, like,
so you a true alcoholic.
Most of my better drinking experiences happened outside of America.
Yeah, and you don't have to get fucked up to understand alcohol, man. No. You just got to know what's going on.
And then as an entertainer, I see what alcohol does to people. I'm not against alcohol. Alcohol loosens people. Yeah, it lets them. It takes some of them inhibitions away. I've seen people that don't have rhythm with a few drinks all of a sudden
get
cutting up on the dance. So you know, whatever. Everybody has a vice. I'm not an alcoholic though. Like I don't drink all the time. But when I'm around you or I'm around someone, I hear good music, I drink. All right.
So I'm glad you know all those things, man. So let's get into the show.
All right.
All right.
That wasn't the show, oh man. This is
man. Right now we're just talking right now, man.
Right. So we know you like minty stuff, so we're gonna throw something else out there.
Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Yeah.
So before I even go further, are you familiar, or do you even know that black people have their own products, alcoholic drinks and such, right?
I do. I know of a few, but I know that it should be a booming industry considering the amount of money I see as an entertainer that goes into the alcohol industry.
Definitely.
So I would hope beyond your Boosies and your Cirocs and your high level, I would hope that there are some regular African American owned products. I would be very interested in knowing the ones that don't emphasize that they're African American owned.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I think that's kind of like a good cheat sheet. If your product is just great
and it sells to everybody,
and then we find out that it's African American owned.
Yeah.
See, right? Because I think the reverse of that is just like in the music industry and the liquor industry.
Yeah.
We take our athletes and we take our musicians and we take our artists and we make it black seam owned and maybe discounted, but we know we could get it into the population if we put it in this movie, put it in this music videos, right? But it might not be a good quality drink.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Right. And I'm not going to say any names because, you know, I accept endorsements. But there are some out there.
You'll speak for those paid people, right? So, anyway, we're going to bring to you today the first black chocolate vodka.
Ooh. Definitely. You like chocolate?
Is that like a double, like, I mean, it's,
black
there's a word
chocolate
in there, but it's the first black chocolate alcohol.
Yes.
Is it a liquor or is it a?
It is a vodka.
It's going to be a vodka.
It is a vodka. And we're going to start off by pulling up the bottle.
Okay.
Look how beautiful this and sleek this bottle is. Hence the name, Sleek Chocolate Vodka.
I like it.
Yeah, so I actually know these people, man. They're out of Dallas.
Okay.
D-Town.
By way of here too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
we branch out, you know, the South. All right.
You know, I asked my guy for an interview. He was like, no, he just wants his product to be out there. He really wants us to try the product and to like the product for what it is.
Okay.
Just like you were saying.
So is it currently being distributed in the clubs or is it like
in Texas? You can definitely get it. I think there's a bunch of other places, but it hadn't hit Louisiana yet.
Oh, so we're breaking liquor. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, so
here in Louisiana.
To get in Louisiana, they send a box down here every so often.
Okay.
So I actually met them when they were bringing the delivery to the families. And
all right, awesome.
So
Sleek.
We're gonna actually try this out.
I love the bottle.
I like that. Yeah, I like how the E has a line over it and under it that kind of emphasizes that we don't need two E's. It's sleek.
Yeah.
E.
That chocolate color.
SLEKBODKA.com. If you want to know more about it.
And you can check out their IG as well at SLEK_vodka as well.
Awesome. Great presentation.
It's always a tradition to smack the ass at the bottom.
Definitely.
This is like sitting off your ship to the ocean, right?
I get it.
You pass it down, let you do your thing.
I don't need to
meet the bottom.
Did you want to tap it?
You gotta tap it.
I want you to tap it. Everyone has a different way of tapping it. This is literally okay.
So do you like chocolate martinis? Do you like anything that's chocolate?
I do.
You do?
I do. Actually, I like mudslides I like coffee liquor drinks. So I know that doesn't count as chocolate, but that kind of has
that same level. I know what you mean.
Right. So something like this, I would definitely like. I'm gonna try it verbatim, but I like chocolate drinks.
That's probably really good in a mudslide.
Yeah. So when I thought of this, I instantly thought mudslide or anything like they have the little chocolate shots that come in the white bottles. But those are like chocolate liqueurs. So this is a chocolate vodka.
This is not. This is a chocolate vodka.
So I am interested.
Infused chocolate like milkshake or something.
Right. And I'm gonna just splash that in my coffee probably if it's
in the morning.
If it do it, I think I'm trying to see what I'm trying to imagine eating a Hershey Kiss.
Well, you gotta smell this
while taking a shot.
You gotta smell it.
Oh man. So this is what I would imagine eating a Hershey Kiss.
Yeah, it smells so good.
After a shot would smell like, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's official.
I'm sorry, man. When it hit my nose, I had to share.
So are we like 0.5ing it or 0.75 in it, or is
scale of 1 to 5? 1 would you recommend? 5 you would definitely recommend.
All right, this is gonna be absolutely truthful.
Be truthful, man.
1 through 5.
He wants an honest opinion.
It is early in the day. I have not had anything on my palate, so we about to get the honest.
Yeah.
All right. Who's taking first?
So
we're all gonna take it.
Are we saying time in it?
Cheers to things before we take it.
Okay, we toasting.
So, is there anything particular you would like to cheers to?
I'd like to cheers to finally having platforms like this where we can help the community and be national at the same time.
I'll take that.
I appreciate it. That is dope. Let's cheers to that right now.
Yes. It was a long statement. That. Cheers. Oh man, that's dangerous.
Hey, look on the back. It says
man, that's dangerous.
Sleek chocolate vodka.
It reminds me of something.
It's a premium brand for $100 we use premium vodka.
Like it tastes like Hershey's.
Sleek chocolate flavored vodka is the smoothest on the planet.
I ain't quite get it right.
It is definitely smooth.
I just need to look. I just need to. I've lost my state of thought. Just stop.
We got a drink.
I just lost my state of thought.
It tastes like Hershey's chocolate.
I'm gonna give you an honest assessment right now.
You want some more?
It tastes like Hershey's.
Yes.
Y'all, this is the first
So that's
time
the first
in
assessment. That's the first assessment right there where you like doubling up on the shot, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You got to make sure it's what I taste.
I never asked for a second shot. And I finished it, y'all.
Hey,
that's really good.
This is dangerous. I would equate this as dangerous because this is one of them drinks where you get 4-5 deep.
Oh.
What vodka drink can you take that's so smooth, that's so sleek?
It doesn't burn
Oh, wait, I didn't even see that you had that on there.
Yes.
Hey, man.
It does not burn your tongue.
The chocolate is a positive distraction because you're used to ingesting chocolate
feeling what you taste, right?
Right. Yeah. This vodka sneaks in behind you to where you think you're drinking water. And that's why I say it's dangerous because it don't need to be mixed. I chill it. I ice it. I chill it.
And drink it on the rocks.
Drink it on the rocks or add Kahlua to it or add some Irish cream to it. Hey, we could come up with, did they got recipes for this yet? Have we named drinks yet?
Recipes on the website.
We got to name some drinks with that in it.
You need a chocolate martini.
You said 1 through 5?
Yeah.
That's a 7.
Yeah.
And it's pretty dangerous. And I mean that, like that's not blowing, like that's a dangerous drink.
It's so good, y'all.
Dangerous is in like you come to my event and we serving this. Might be a short event because you go. It's really hard not to want to continue to drink it. Yeah. I want to continue to drink it, man. I'm gonna leave it alone.
And it would be amazing cold. I just see a chocolate martini like with a nice glass and a Hershey's chocolate around the rim.
But you got to stay hydrated. So my thing is, that's the previous to my experience. It's a 7. But you know, any real true drinker knows you judge the alcohol by how you wake up the next morning.
That is true. You do gotta taste that.
No hangover.
How do you wake up the next morning? How do you feel? How does it come out? You know, what color is your urine?
That could be your fault too.
Yeah, it could. How you mix and how you prep. That's why I said we keep the water. But I'm gonna let you know in the morning. No, I've had some experiences where you drink some of that well liquor or some of that stuff they serve you at the club, and you feel great.
So what's like the craziest drunk story you had then?
Drunk story?
Yeah.
See, that's great because I really don't remember it. Like it's in spurts. You have those. It was a spurt moment. It was a spurt moment. It was off moonshine, and it was a spurt moment. And it required buses.
You woke up with a hangover?
Man, I woke up home like my. So they got this story about this horse and the rider, and that's supposed to be your conscious and your subconscious. Like the horse is your subconscious, like the horse just does whatever subconsciously, but the rider is your conscious, like you're literally riding the horse. So in this situation, the horse was the rider, because I don't know how I got home. I just remember shaking hands, being on a bus. I remember knowing how to get home. But then when people tell you the story back, they're like, "Oh, you just said you wanted to walk and you just left." And it's like, "What? You let me leave?"
They let you. That's not a good friend.
I'm like, "Whoa!" Like
everybody was too fucked up to
moonshine, and that's the thing. So I don't really know the story, but when we all come together, we piece together the story. But it was moonshine.
Watch out for moonshine. What the best part about that story?
What's that?
You survived.
I'm here, and I got home, and I took the bus, so I must have knew something. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't drive. Like I knew that. Hey, I told them no, I want to walk. I had a bus scene, and I was at home. That's my craziest liquor story, and I'm glad.
So I guess this was too far for Uber and all that stuff, right?
I mean, this was before Uber, man. I'm dating myself. Like, what's Uber? Like 10 years, 11 years old, 7 years old?
Yeah. I mean, look, if I was in the city, if I was in Baton Rouge.
You better, did you find a bus ticket somewhere?
This was not even, this was another one of those, so you got to realize, like, a lot of my college, like, everyone talks about their college experiences, their high school experiences. At age 19, I was in a foreign country studying medicine. Oh, wow. So 19 to 27, I studied, like, those was my college, years. Yeah. So it was in a foreign country. Yeah. And it was after 9/11. So like I was out of the country when 9/11 happened. So just think about 9/11 and how many things happened in your life for that 8-year gap. Yeah. And imagine if you were out of the country. Yeah. So that's why a lot of my experiences are different with drinks and stuff, because my drinking age was not here.
Different, yeah. Right. So you were studying medicine. So like, what got you into being a DJ?
Oh man, being a DJ, I was born that. It started, first of all, my real name is Lawrence Thaddeus Jones. Whoa. I also go by Kelly as a last name because I was raised, my mom married a minister by the name of Reverend Anthony Kelly, and he raised me from age 5. Yeah. So that's where my name comes from, PK1, because I was the preacher's kid. Okay. And in our church, in our community, when you go to church, when you go to Baptist churches, they always identify the preacher's kids as PKs because either they're angelic or they're bad.
Y'all teaching me something.
Once you say a PK, that kind of lets you know, oh, I see what this has potential to be, right? Yeah. So that's when I came, and I was the firstborn on that side, so it was PK1, and that was my DJ name. People never know that. So when you say, when did I know I was a DJ? It was probably at church, because what happened was I grew up in church, and you got to go to Bible study, Sunday school, vacation Bible school, like you always in church when you were a preacher's kid, right? I would be in church remixing the music like I was the choir director. I'd be in there mixing Kirk Franklin with Fred Hammond in my head, because then I get in my car and my mom would just listen to gospel music. My dad, he would listen to gospel music, then he'd get loose with like some Luther Vandross or some Al Jarreau or some Quincy Jones, right? And I'd be like, dang! Like my dad, when he got the, I remember my dad, he gave me my first Michael Jackson cassette, the bad. It was the cassette. You know what I'm saying? I was going, like, that was my first worldly music. You know what I'm saying? Everything else was gospel, right? That was my first one, right? So, and he listened to Al Jarreau and he listened to Quincy Jones, and I think that really helped me understand good music, because that's what I heard. And the only other thing I heard was gospel music. Which is like at 100 beats per minute. That might not mean anything to you, but gospel music is basically the same as the bounce beat. That's why people love bounce music so much, because gospel music and Holy Ghost music is bounce music. I'm not gonna say anything, but so when I was in church, I was doing this. You got Al Jarreau, you got all these great gospel artists. This was like during Milton Brunson, like during the real gospel. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be in order to mimic what I wanted to do, I started playing piano. And I didn't realize that I wasn't a pianist. I was just a person that wanted to create music. And the piano was the quickest way for me to kind of imitate what I was hearing. I played by ear. So I would remix stuff on pianos. I'd win talent shows at high schools. Like, like I really was, people thought I was going to play piano, but I didn't realize I was DJing, but the only thing I had was like another instrument.
Gotcha.
So as I got to high school and college, and I got more into secular music, my first introduction into secular music was Mary J. Blige, What's the 411? Okay. My dad had it. And I knew it had to be good, right? Wow. And my aunt was listening to Erykah Badu. So I used to go around, I literally went around to, once I got of age, and I went around to all my family and relatives' house, and I collected all their music. And this was when laptops first came out. And I was putting them, I don't know if y'all know about Winamp and Napster and all that stuff.
Oh man, I'm old.
That was old school.
I was making mix CDs for my family from their collection of CDs.
So you already DJing, bro.
And every time I got in the car, I would listen to what he's listening to and listen to what he's listening to. And in Chicago and Gary, Indiana, I heard some really great DJs on the radio station. That encouraged me to be a DJ. So when I got to college, my 2 years in college, I DJed.
Got into being a DJ.
I got into being a DJ. And then when I went to med school, I DJ'd.
So you're a doctor, bro?
Yes. I went to the Latin American School of Medicine in Havana, Cuba.
Yeah. Cuba?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I went there and, you know, are we going to take another drink? Because we probably need another drink today. Like,
hey, bro, I'm glad you say that.
Let's get ready for you.
Is that a segue? Did I just segue right
into
to
chocolate roll?
Yeah. All right, let's roll. I mean, because if not, we go pour another one of those. So we gotta move on.
We got another chocolate one. We got another. Since you like that chocolate, we're gonna try the Scatterbrain dark chocolate banana whiskey.
It's another chocolate.
It's another chocolate.
Yeah. Now who this by?
So this one
Scatterbrain
is gonna be by.
Ooh.
Doesn't say, guys.
I just said it's Scatterbrain. That's the name of the company. Yeah, that's not the flavor though.
Okay.
The flavor is a dark chocolate banana whiskey.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be 35% volume.
You know we gotta get you with that weird shit, bro.
So
you gonna talk about this for
this don't even sound okay. It's great marketing if you want to party, but to a person with my cognition, it's like, hey man, you want some of that Scatterbrain? I don't know, bro. Like,
see, if you come to my parties, we just gonna serve you. We're not gonna question you. You know what I'm saying? What you want to drink? No, you gonna drink what we got.
Hey man, I must say the presentation is super cool.
Or the little monkey and
I
the gold
love
sunglasses.
the monkey. I love and oh, it is gold sunglasses. But if you look down away from the light, it looks like you're looking at the alcohol. Okay, I'm ready from Minnesota. Okay, I'm ready to do this. Let's try it.
We gotta tap the bottle.
Okay.
You know, new bottle.
Okay. I'm getting professional at this.
Oh yeah, man. Look, you might start this at every show. Everything you gotta go do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta prep it before you drink it. I
guess I'm from like the era where like we would open it and pour it out. But I guess you're not gonna do that here, so we're just gonna tap, right?
So as he pours that up, so tell us a little bit about what you got going on. You have the silent disco. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I want to about that too.
So silent disco, yeah, I know you do, right? Like, so you just talked about your parties.
I've never been to one.
So, oh man, this is great. So silent disco is basically a play on the fact that you're gonna be partying and screaming and loud and singing and dancing at an event with no speakers.
No speakers.
No speakers.
So
I've only seen this on TV.
I know you said you put the headphones on.
No speakers. So what happens is you can go and like I've done them at clubs, but I'm trying to migrate to doing them at places where you're not used to hearing sound. Mm-hmm. But I think the first way people really understand it is if somewhere where you're used to hearing speakers, I turn the speakers off and I put you in a room and I give you some high quality headphones. Now these high quality headphones have the capacity to generate 3 separate sounds, 3 channels. Okay. So you can have 3 DJs, or you can have 2 DJs, or you can have 1 TV station and 2 DJs, but there's 3 channels on the headset where on a flick of a button, you can choose what you want to listen to. Who are you listening to? Now, the headphones also change colors. So they're red, blue, or green, so that people who are looking at you can see what channel you're on. And if they want to join your party, they'll come in your channel. So you'll be having a conversation with someone, they start bobbing their head and be like, girl, what you listening to? Hold on, you in blue? Oh, yeah. And y'all start partying together. So the whole room. But the basic concept is it gives the participant the opportunity to do 4 things. You can listen to 3 channels, or you can take the headphones off. Yeah. And if you take the headphones off and you're watching everybody else in the party, you can just sit back and you don't hear anything. You can have a whole full conversation at a club. 400 people in the club, and we talking just like this because everybody's got headphones on. Yeah.
So is it like 3 DJs in a room, like you're DJing and 3 other people?
So what we do, so silent disco can be a variation of however you use the 3 channels. What I like to do with Silent Disco Plugged In, which is the name of our company, I like to focus on the gamemanship of having multiple options. Meaning, Silent Disco Plugged In, what we do is we try to hire the best DJs in the area or the best DJs at their craft, but they all have to be different. Gotcha. Some have to scratch, some have to play high energy music, some have to just be good vocal people. And you put them all on a channel, you give them an hour. Okay. So the people decide who they want to listen to. Gotcha. And if all 3 DJs are great, the people are sitting there flicking on and off the whole night. And the illusion is like fireworks. You see red, green, right? And all the DJs, so cool. Like when a DJ is dominating, the whole room is blue. all the other DJs are scrambling, trying to get
move
I gotta
over.
get bread. Yeah, and that's what I love about it. That's what I love about it. So I don't really participate that much anymore because people kept telling me that I kept dominating the room because I'm a hack. I'm a silent disco hack. I know all the cheat codes, so don't take it personal. But I've been encouraging other DJs to embrace it, and it's a great way to do interracial parties.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to get messed up. I'm ready.
Back to the drinks.
Yeah, Silent Disco. Check it out.
You
Silent
came
Disco
to
plugged
drink.
in. We did an event. We've done about 6 in Baton Rouge, 1 in New Orleans. Shout out to my homie Dat Boy. He's in Houston. We do it in Houston, Dallas. Shout out to the Go DJs. That's been the primary source I do. But we're not the only people that do it. But look into Silent Disco. It's an amazing event.
Let's smell it first.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm smelling.
Oh, okay.
Smell
it has
stuff.
a different.
Like
okay, so it has a
one.
different. Yeah, it has a different smell than. Okay.
This one definitely has a banana smell.
Banana.
Dark
It
chocolate.
has a banana smell.
Man, y'all are really cheating now. All right, huh?
Those are brown.
Dark chocolate.
Let's take a smell of this. Oh, wow.
It definitely has a banana smell.
I smell, it smells like dark chocolate and a banana.
It's intense.
Fruity.
And I'm 2 shots off of that, so we gonna see. But I'm gonna go off the taste on this one. You ready?
Let's do cheers.
You can toast to what you got.
I'll pick the cheers this time. So we're gonna cheers that your business is successful and it continues to grow.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Receive.
I'll take it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh man,
This is actually pretty good.
it's a strong
This
difference.
one has a,
It got a little bite
yeah, it has a kick.
Oh,
The
the
other one
bad.
was like way smoother.
aftertaste make your breath smell good. I'm telling you, I know.
Like
I'm
vanilla banana?
fairly confident my breath smells like an air
Yeah.
freshener right now. I'm fairly confident
Banana.
right now.
Like a.
Wow.
So let me tell you this one. This one has the shock factor. So it was thicker, it was heavier, it was more of a. This tastes like a potion. That tastes like some sneak up on you evil
Yeah.
stuff. This is a potion. You know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Think Jaeger with banana.
You know, when I hear Jaeger, I hear the black jelly bean feel and all this stuff. Like, I don't know.
Oh, that licorice. If you don't like licorice, don't go with Jaeger.
I definitely taste the
But just
chocolate.
you know how it's kind of like, it's kind of like a heavy. It's a heavy sweet
hate
drink.
Jaeger.
It's damn near a liqueur, but I like it. What would they classify that? Is it a it's a whiskey?
Whiskey?
This is a whiskey and it's 35%.
Man, we just drink vodka to whiskey, bro.
Yeah, man.
I would probably definitely mix that with something.
Look, it only hurts you if you continue drinking both.
Now I want to change my thought process now because that is more of what I put in my coffee.
This
I put
right
that. I
So
put
1
the
to
whiskey.
5. What's your thing?
It's a dark. I give it a strong 4 because
Okay.
I don't know with that combination of dark chocolate and banana. I'm trying to figure out how that's gonna taste on Coke, how that's gonna taste on root beer. Like what is
Root
What
beer
goes
would
with this
probably
fit,
be
right?
good.
yeah,
with
what
it.
goes with this?
Yeah.
And that's
Like-
no. So could I drink it by itself? Yes, I could, but I think it would be a waste of the product. I think this
Or
is
a
gonna be
Coke.
like your mixed drink.
Yeah.
You're gonna sneak up on people with a cream soda.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
Banana chocolate cream.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna sneak up on people with this.
That might be fine.
And like a dessert drink.
Yeah.
But that
Definitely.
one is like something you could slide in. This is something that's people gonna ask you, oh, what'd you do? Because I don't really have a banana drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
The banana?
It's banana.
It's the
Whiskey,
banana?
chocolate,
It's the
banana.
banana.
So
Have you ever had a banana drink? Like is that like a
I feel like I have had a banana drink before, like a moonshine banana.
so how did they imitate it? How did they use
Probably
real
till
banana?
Laugh attack. Most of that shit, that's what it be to me.
Hey man, this shit got me scatterbrained. Wow. Hence the name.
Yeah.
I'm with that. I know that I was just talking about, breath and how important it is.
Oh man, yeah.
To carry gum, club
Yeah.
etiquette. A drink like that, it helps you out, but after about 10 minutes, you probably gonna need some water and some gum anyway. But this will get you by. But we were like earlier, we had brought up like the conversation I definitely want to have about DJs and rappers and drunk people in the club.
How do you handle DJs, or as a DJ, how do you handle rappers that's fucked up in the club?
Or just regular.
Okay, do you want, I was about to say, wait, do we want to go with rappers or do we want to go with rappers and then go with regular people?
Because regular people probably bother you the most.
Regular people request people bother you.
This? Hey man, you can play
because they're so excited.
Yeah.
They're so excited. I don't know what it takes to get to the DJ booth or what strength it takes to say.
Hopefully they know you.
I don't know. No, they don't. They don't. So I don't know. I don't know what strength and fortitude it takes for me to say, I'm at this party, it's popping. I'm gonna go tell this dude to play my song. I don't know what that takes because I've never done it. I've never been somewhere.
I got some.
I've never been somewhere, and I told her.
If he brought you a drink, would you play his song?
Hey, if you brought me a drink, you get the dap down, and you at least get me listening. Because look, man, I really be working. I really be trying to please the people in front of me, right?
Yeah.
So imagine you at work, right?
Yeah.
You chilling.
Yeah.
You doing your job, whatever your job is. Imagine if out of the middle of nowhere, I just popped up behind you like, yo, you are doing your job, son. Hey, let me tell you I can do your job better. Let me tell you what you do with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then half the time I've already done what you said, but you just got there.
Yeah.
So then you're trying to explain to people, yo, man, I mean, I'm going to try to get back to it. I already did that. Oh, you already did it. Hey, it wasn't no party if I wasn't here. It actually was a party if you weren't here, right? Yeah. But anyway, so I would say regular people and rappers are about what and what, but I would say rappers have more entitlement when they're drunk.
Oh.
Sure.
A rapper when he's drunk is in his element. He's got his swag. He's in his element. He's got his people with him. He just got walked up to you, and he think in his mind, you know who he is.
Oh.
And that be the gameplay. And I don't know if DJ's gonna speak on it. I'm gonna tell you that's the gameplay right there. They drunk, you not, you working, they not, but they think you know them. Hey son, what's up, bro? And that's the first thing. They never want to say who they are. They just like, you supposed to know. I'm supposed to know.
I'm supposed to know. Hey, bro.
I'm supposed to know all 73 million of it. I'm supposed to know you. Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to know the phonetic spelling. I'm not supposed to say the when it's the, and I'm supposed to know that this is Cryptoconda right. I'm supposed to know that's you. I know that's you. You see what I'm saying? I know, like off top, right in the middle of my job, in the hypest moment, I know.
So how you play it off? You just be like, hey, bro, and just kind of.
I be like, yo, man, what's good, man, what you got?
You just continue to
because when a rapper has that swag, I feel like at that point I'm supposed to know. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. And if they don't give me no bad vibe and nothing, most of them be like, man, I remember you from such and such, or I know you from such and such, and then that'll trigger it. But now you're 30 seconds into your song, right? So it's like, man, how can I help you? So we're not gonna get into the conversation, but the first way to not get your shit played is if your breath is bad, bro. Because this is my personal area. And you've been drinking and smoking and talking all night. And you just came into my personal area. Now, I really didn't pay attention to this.
Oh, anybody's violating right now.
No. But I really didn't. I'm going to tell you, I really didn't pay attention to this. I'm going to tell you when I started paying attention to this. I started paying attention to this with COVID.
Yeah.
Because I started imagining COVID as bad breath. I know that's messed up.
That's a good way to see it.
I know it's way more than that.
You can't see it.
But medically, if you need to understand what respiratory drops are, you need to. Don't just think about every time you was talking to somebody and they accidentally spit and they hit your lip and you try not to wipe it. Those are respiratory droplets, but those are huge. Respiratory droplets are basically what's expelled from the mouth in 0.3 seconds, and it's more like a mist story, steam. Yeah. So the only way I can equate it to you it's three ways I can equate it to you. We've all as humans experienced these three ways, and it's not us. Yeah. Have you ever been like this with someone and they belch?
And you smell it.
And before you register that they belch, and before you even smell it, you know what to expect, right? It's gonna be a certain stench, right? That's a respiratory droplet, right? That's one of them. Another one is a fart. As soon as somebody farts, right? No, as soon as somebody farts, you in your mind, you already know, right? You already know it's gonna smell like, right?
It's coming.
Right, it's coming. All right. That and those are two, and then the other one is a sneeze, because you know obviously,
real.
Right?
It go way to walk.
So think about it.
So,
if we're sitting here talking and all of a sudden I get a stench or one of those bad breath odors, how much COVID could potentially be in that? So when I smell bad breath, I immediately go like this. And people be like, oh man, oh I don't have my mask. I'm like, oh don't worry about it. I just wanted to make sure my breath didn't stink.
Oh my
And then people with bad breath don't wear masks. So because they don't want to deal with it, but they want you to deal with it. So drunk rapper comes to the DJ booth, bad breath, song will not get played.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. Request people, they get drunk, and it's important. It's important. The conversation, roll my shit. Hey man, it all start with, man, if you come through and you smell like good cologne and you got like some scents with you and your breath don't stink, I'm gonna keep listening to you, bro, because I respect you. But just respect what happens after that. Now, people with requests, it's just their birthday, they happy, they drunk. It's my fault. I got them hyped. I played 7 of their favorite 9 songs, and they needed that one more song, right? That one more, right? So they came to me, they spilled their shit on my equipment, they bumped my table, they trying to tell me, they grabbing my arm, my wife right here. I gotta explain, you know, like this is tough, man.
So what do you do in those situations?
I just try to be that's why I don't get drunk. Like I try to be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, if, you know, there are DJs that drink and DJs that can't handle it, DJs that hire security. No, I just try to be the better person because I understand the position. And you'll be amazed how many times somebody will come to my next event and before they drink, they be like, yo, I just want to apologize to you. My people went into me. They told me I was all over your stuff. And I'm like, man, it's good. And then what I get from that, I usually get a drink. And always bring your DJ a drink. Rappers, so like it's not all about money. And look, you don't even have to bring money anymore, bro. We can sit here and have a conversation, and you give me a drink, and I roll your song. Don't come back and say thank you. Don't do nothing. You want to do something gangster? You want to do something real? Let me get home, pack up my equipment, pull up at the house, change my clothes, and the phone go doo doo doo, and it's a Cash App, bro.
Cash App is new wave, man. So,
what? Even if it's $10, it's like, oh, that's on top of what I just made. You know what I'm saying? Cash App your DJs, man. They love that. They love it. It's a cheat. It's a hack.
So if we want to send you a bottle while you DJing, what's your favorite bottle?
Any bottle. I'm gonna go up as long as it's not Wells. And like if you send me a bottle, I have so much gratitude. Like I'm so grateful that when that happens, now you control the party. So if you bring me a bottle of Hennessy, we know what type of party it's about to be. If you bring me a bottle of vodka, it's gonna be really upbeat. It's gonna be really like cliche. You know what I'm saying? Like vodka's good, but it's really kind of like I drink vodka to control.
Henny, like the slow songs,
Henny, you know, Crown. Look, look, and I challenge the listener. And I challenge these alcohol vendors. I challenge everybody. Look, all this stuff is related. Listen, I got scatterbrain right now. It's like 3 shots in. Music and alcohol they go together. They're like Jenny and Forrest, which means they're like peas and carrots, right? Is that what it like? They have to happen.
I don't like peas and carrots, but
they have to happen, right? So when I name a liquor, and on your next show, I challenge y'all to do this. When you name a liquor, you could damn near name a playlist because of the liquor. Oh, look, wow. I'll break it down to you like this. We can name a playlist for Crown, a playlist for Hennessy, a playlist for vodka, and then you can do a playlist for gin and juice, and you have all kind of West Coast stuff on there, right? Yeah. But look, what if you did a playlist with rum and Red Bull? There's songs specifically that fit the vibe. If you say rum and Red Bull, you're instantly thinking Caribbean soca, right? Exactly. If I say Red Stripe, you're instantly thinking Jamaica. If I say Flat Tire, drinks are associated to music, right?
Correct.
All right. Even if you say hip hop, I say Ciroc, automatically you're thinking East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it happens. So think about like when I say Tanqueray, that puts me in an age group. I know that you have to be an 80s baby for me to Tanqueray equals Humpty Dance, and like that's just how my brain goes because I know what was happening when Tanqueray was popping, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Just good advice.
That sounds exactly correct.
So y'all need to find y'all artists or attach yourself to some kind of musical movement.
Well, we got a liquor that actually has.
Sleek should be like an R&B female drink.
Hey, we got something for you, man. What is your favorite E40 sound? Good question.
There's so many. Yeah. I go with the deep. I go with that one.
That's my favorite one too.
I go with the deep one.
Well, we got some music and alcohol. We got E40 Slurricane.
What you know about that?
Have you had this before?
No, man. And you know, I was looking at that bottle and I said Slurricane to myself, but I did not. I did not take it there. That E40. I'm an idiot. And look, it says E40 on it, and I was sitting there like. Oh, Slurricane.
So this is also black owned, right?
Ooh, man, this gotta be like
2 black owned bottles in one day.
Ooh, this probably like some like this. I already get like an Incredible Hulk vibe, or like I already know what I want this to taste like. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I already know what I want this to taste like. Yeah. Hey man,
this has been
our cameraman just went and got his own cup because
he ain't know I had cups. I got brand new cups over there waiting for you, bro.
40 proof, 20% alcohol,
Okay.
made in California,
Okay.
ready to drink,
okay.
pre-mix.
Hey, and that's great that you said 20 because now I know you could drink more of this than you would. This is like a champagne. What is this?
Yeah, and it's a
It's
yellow bird.
a yellow bird. It's mixed.
Oh my goodness.
So pre-mix.
Oh wow. Okay.
We're gonna make sure the mix is right. Keep it tight.
So you mean is this a drink that you could pop bottles to? Like, could you pop bottles with this?
I wouldn't. You can't pop this bottle.
That's
I
like
think
a
that's
mixed
more like
bottle.
a
This is a
chill-
mixed bottle. Yeah, it's not gonna.
Chill type drink.
But that Sleek, you could pop a bottle with that Sleek, huh?
Yeah, that Sleek is it, man.
So you could pop that bottle, huh?
I ain't gonna lie.
I want to know what it would take for me to do a complete ladies' night outfitted with Sleek bottle service. That's how convinced I am.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna sneak up on people. I'm feeling really good right now. Where my water at? No,
That can possibly happen. We got your water bottle right there waiting for you. You know,
So
we understand that water is important, and you know,
it also helps your breath.
it helps your breath and it hydrates, and it's the best part about IGotDrank, right? Because you gotta drink it.
definitely.
So we're about to try this Slurricane Yellow Bird by E40, y'all.
It looks so good.
I'll give you the least because I don't.
The least.
So she gets to pick the.
Terrible.
She's picking the toast this time. The cheers.
Yep.
Yep, I get to pick the toast.
We gotta do a boomerang style like we do.
Yellow Bird, y'all.
So yellow
Flapping
bird.
wings.
So we're gonna cheers to wealth and health.
Wealth and health. So we're gonna drink our water after this, y'all.
And good breath.
I told you.
Yeah.
This one's good.
I told you.
Smooth and Kool-Aid-ish, and I can tell it's gonna tell us something later.
I told you.
This is actually fire. E40. Ew.
So I don't know, but I don't know
It
if I
tastes
would
like-
feel the same way. I think, first of all, I think anything E40 gets behind, I'm gonna get behind. So I already had a feeling that this was gonna be a drinker's drink, and I already thought in my mind stuff like, I hope it's not as strong as Four Loko.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
I
yeah.
hope it's not.
I think it's stronger than Four Loko.
I hope it's a little Boone's Farmish, but I hope it's not quite St. Ives.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
It
Yeah.
has it has a kick to it.
So it has the things you like about those malt drinks, but it's not
Yeah.
a malt. That's hot. It's like a premium.
That was good.
That's pretty good.
It's a slurry.
And it's almost champagne-ish. So I would again want to know, okay, can you just drink that as is, or would you add something to it?
That is pre-mixed, so I feel like you're supposed to drink it as is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would add nothing with it.
Okay, how would it taste?
Definitely chill it.
I add a soda.
No,
I could take it bubbly.
I'm gonna tell you the key to this one. I'm gonna tell you the key. I'm gonna tell you right now, E40, you might not know this. You may need to come to Louisiana so we can tell you this. The key to this is figure out how to get it in a daiquiri. Boom.
Oh, they don't know about daiquiris.
That would
Huh?
probably be
Boom.
good.
You freeze that. You daiquirize that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's it.
Yellow Bird daiquiri.
That would
That's
be
it.
good.
Because it would be like the hand grenades. It's got that. It's got that.
Oh man, yeah.
If I
you get told up off of this.
If I could get a hand grenade of that,
yeah.
Figure that out. Figure that equation out. Come get a daiquiri, and then you'll know that.
That's what that is.
Frozen with the ice chips. Not hard, not soft, smooth.
That's nice. Y'all had some really good selections tonight. I feel like everybody would get a 5 on a normal scale, but the sleek, I gave it a 7, so I'm gonna stick to that 5.
Yeah.
After having 3 options, I would give the Slurricane. I give the Slurricane a 4.5, and I give the Scatterbrain a 4. But neither one of these are bad.
That's what's up.
Like they're all great, but the bar is so high because they were all really good. So this is just based on my preference as a DJ. I'm sure women are gonna feel a different way. I'm sure. I'm sure true drinkers are gonna be like, "Whoa!" But I'm gonna tell you,
true drinkers only drink one thing. You know
I could equate music. I could equate a lot of music and a lot of success to both of these.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I definitely would like to.
3 great products from IGotDrank, y'all.
Yeah.
We didn't make them, but we definitely tried them out. Dope, fire.
They were great.
Extreme, sleek. You know.
They were great. Speaking of, like I said on that sleek tip, I'm just gonna shamelessly plug that we are starting a R&B night in Louisiana, and I know there's been one in Louisiana, but specifically in Baton Rouge, which is like groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Because we're so engulfed into our own culture. Like I don't know if people know, I don't blame Baton Rouge for not being open to other music, because of how many people are on our music. You know what I'm saying? If your stuff is the hottest stuff, then you can't be mad if you go to a party and you want to hear the hottest local stuff. Guess what? The country wants to hear the hottest our local stuff. So I have no problem with that. My thing is that there's other genres of music that get overshadowed because we're so into our music. I feel like we should know more as people and drinkers about Afrobeat music because it's a vibe, you know, and so
that's like the root of a lot of the stuff we do anyway because it's already instilled in us.
I try to do Caribbean events. I have connections all the way to Bahamas. They would probably love to have some of this liquor in Bahamas for what they do because it's a vibe. Afrobeats, Caribbean music, dance hall, reggae. So I have a night that is just for that. And then this ladies' night, this R&B night, is specifically for women so that they can hear. And R&B doesn't just mean SZA and Jill Scott and all those artists. Like R&B is a vibe. There are Usher and Lil Jon, Lovers and Friends is an R&B song. You see what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg's Sensual Seduction is an R&B song. You're gonna define rhythm and blues to a population that thinks it's soft. And they'll probably realize there's young boy songs that are considered R&B. And it'll be a learning experience. It's gonna be a learning experience. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm going to an R&B night. Oh, he played Young Boy, but he played the one where
he probably got skipped on the house, right?
Yeah, you said like, he played the one, and I didn't even know that it was Young Boy until I heard him say, you know, like, and that's how, you know. So the R&B night's gonna be on Thursdays downtown. I'm really excited about it. Shout out to the entire crew, and we're just gonna try to infuse ourselves into the BR culture. It's not being against BR. It's just okay. Well, this is what's going on outside of BR. If you're interested.
So you got like a whole movement going on. So tell us about this DJ movement.
So the DJ movement, really, what I'm trying to do as a DJ is like I told you, I became a DJ, you know, through church and musicianship. I would like for the DJ presentation or the turntable or whatever setup you have, your way of making music as a DJ, I would like for that to be looked at as an instrument as opposed to a machine or as opposed to an app or as opposed to any other mechanism of instrumentation. Meaning, when you DJ and you rock the party, like you're messing with music. So how can I, like, there's a feel that you get from live music that you don't get from the club. So some people like to drink at live music events. I only go to live music. Right?
I like live music. Live music is dope.
I like bands.
Right. How many people don't be like, I only go to live music?
Yeah,
I want a concert. I don't want to listen to Jay-Z in a CD. I want to hear Jay-Z on the stage, right? Like, how many people you know like that? Like, like, oh man, I got this Young Boy CD, man. I'm gonna go to the concert. That's how it be, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there are some, and then I'm going to hear Mike Foster Project. I'm going to hear this band, right? Hey, can you come hear me DJ? I ain't going to no club. But the Mike Foster Project is playing at a club. Yeah, but it's a band. You know, it's like, it's a different feel, right? It's a different feel, right?
It's way different feel.
It definitely is.
It shouldn't be. The way it is like that is because of how it's promoted.
Yeah.
Promoters that do live events and promoters that do clubs are usually two different types of promoters. Promoters that do live events are catering to the crowd. There's a place to sit down.
Yeah.
We're featuring the drinks and we're featuring this artist. And there might be a DJ, but it's this artist.
Yeah.
That's how they promote.
Yeah.
Promoters in the club, man, you gotta come through. It's gonna be dumb. It's gonna be to the ceiling. Ooh, it don't matter what liquor we got. We just gonna be dumb.
It's right.
So it's an energy thing. I, as a DJ, I prefer that live energy while I'm DJing.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So I had to figure out a way to cross into the instrumental side, musicianship side of DJ. So what I DJ now, I scratch, I blend, I match to key, and I play with other musicians. So my biggest thing now is I need that water now, bro.
Man,
it happened, right? It really happened.
Yes.
I got with Sean Ward, who's a violinist. He's also from here.
Pretty dope. I heard him before.
He's an artist, a producer. Everyone knows he's a violinist, but the guy can really sing, he can rap, like he's like a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
I got with him and we do a movement called the DJ versus the violinist. And that's basically where I battle him by doing as much music as I possibly can in a condensed time period, and he has to figure out how to play it in front of you. Or he has to be better at playing it than I am at picking the song. So we battle all night where I just go back and forth. We're on Usher.
So interesting.
Yeah, so that's...
Okay, who's the more of a challenge for you or him? Who's winning?
He's winning because he's cooler, man. Like, I've got it. Like, you see DJs all the time, so I got to scratch. I'm back here sweating. Like, people don't even realize I'm picking the songs, right?
Yeah.
Because they just like, every song I pick, I could pick a song out of your childhood.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh, PK played that. And then all of a sudden, Sean is like, and you're like, oh, man, he remixed it. Like, so it's never a moment where Sean starts off playing the violin and I drop a beat on it. So I would say Sean is the talent. Sean's the talent. But it shows musicianship because people don't pay attention. I have to know what key he's in for me to even consider that song. He has to know how fast I'm going for him to even, we have to trust each other. So then I did it with a drummer. And with Lil Mike and with my boy Brian SU Snare, I've worked with them on incorporating a drummer into my DJ set so that when you book me, I have a drummer. Wow. People are like, why?
That's crazy.
If you're asking why, you've never experienced it.
Hear it first, right?
We are of African descent. That means anything you do in life, if you add a drum to it, it will be enhanced. Right? You can take a shit and you can have a Congo in your toilet and start hitting the Congo. And you're going to have to take a better shit. I'm telling you, anything to a beat works. Anything to a beat works for us, right? So, imagine me DJing. I'm in the middle of my set. Boom, I'm dropping it. It's going hard. All of a sudden, pow. On top of that, you like, So we're going to do that. So that's my movement into musicianship, and I'm encouraging other DJs to find what their movement is. So if their movement is breaking artists and their movement is getting you popping on Instagram, or if their movement is being a good MC, my job is to then, when an artist comes to me and says, I need somebody that's going to do this and this and that, I'm not going to take his money. I'm going to direct him to the DJ that does that. And I think a lot of artists get upset with me because they think, PK is the DJ that's supposed to make my stuff hot. And it's like, man, I would love to be that. But the people have chosen that PK is the DJ that tries to do creative shit. And I'm good with that. So, if you need your record broke, you should go to this DJ. If you need to be on the radio, you should go to this DJ. Every artist has to determine the path for each song. It's not about you. It's about your product. You can't go sell Skittles at the dentist's office. See what I'm saying? Like that's just right?
Yeah.
Right. And that's just it. So if you want to work with the dentist, figure out a toothbrush. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what we generalize what a DJ is, and then DJs generalize what an artist is.
Yeah.
So through alcohol, we could get through that.
And
that's called the club. There you go. I just broke down what the club is. The club is the breakdown between the average person, the entertainers, involving alcohol.
That is fire.
There it is. That's the club.
Yeah.
Yep. So these, you know.
So PK, what's like your Instagram, your social medias?
My Instagram, I'm not really good on social media. I tried to do everything as one now. Like I learned that. So everything is
Instagram same
at phonetically correct the DJ PK1 because I don't want to say the.
Yeah.
So, but when you say the, people be like THA, and they'll be like, no. The is THE.
Yeah.
DJ PK1. If the was THEE and sometimes THE, but we skipped that part. So the DJ PK1 at Gmail is my email address. It's my Instagram.
Yeah.
It's my Facebook. It's my Twitter. It's my Triller. It's my Triller.
You on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
TikTok?
See, I told you I'm horrible. I'm not on TikTok. I was on, what is it? The one where they was called,
Snapchat?
no, man, what's
Twitter?
the one? It's like a clubhouse.
Oh,
I was
I
on
can never get on
I was on that
Clubhouse.
one. I was on that one, and on YouTube. On YouTube, the DJ PK1, and that's all it is. And my website is www.thedjpk1.com.
Perfect.
That's
Everything's the same.
That's it.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Hey,
how
you
you
did
should
it right.
do.
My email. Appreciate it.
All platforms
Appreciate
the same.
it. I hope to hear from you guys soon. I hope we could come back and do this.
Man, we
Definitely.
definitely
The drinks were on fire, man. Shout out to everybody. Like, you know, this is really good what you got going on.
It's so hard to pick out these drinks.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Try to be a little something different every show.
Right, and shout out to the Antidote because this is a great platform. And shout out to this venue. I've never been here before. This is a great venue. I don't know if they're gonna tell you where we're at, but this is hot. So yeah.
But we appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming
you.
on
We
our
don't.
show.
Wait, if we don't take no shots to go, or do we close out?
Man,
would you
one
close
do you
out?
want?
Which one would
Which
you
one do
close
you
out on? Like, what would you close
I mean,
out
we're
on?
about to sleekly move out of here. I like
Oh,
that.
you gonna sneak out of here? You sneak out of
We
here?
can do that. We can definitely do that.
I think I got a DJ in 2 hours.
This is gonna be perfect for you, man.
I think I'm gonna hit that scatterbrain and go get something to eat
All right.
and see how I feel
So
tonight.
we'll do a one.
So look, so tonight on Instagram
that.
and Twitter, I'm gonna let everybody know. Like if I go in, I'm be like, man, shout out to all three of those, man. Like I don't know what that was.
The
Yeah.
mixed movement.
Yep.
Well, make sure you guys follow us on YouTube, Instagram,
Which one you going with?
Roku,
Oh, you sleeking out?
Apple
I've been drinking
TV.
before.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
IGotDrank. My IG
This is special to me,
XOXO
man.
_
These
URS
is special to
truly.
me. So here you go, man.
Right
Oh,
here.
I'm sorry. You can follow me at This is a little I. No, I'm just playing. Look, my drink has also kicked in.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Scatterbrained again.
We should start asking you some questions.
Green, Beauregard Street, in Donaldsonville.
That was your
Only
drunk
answers I got for
experience.
you.
That's your drunk
No,
experience.
that's just what I thought in my head just now.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Sign was green. It said
I thought you was gonna tell us a story. Man, what's
No.
your Instagram?
Oh, so my Instagram is IGotTrakz, and make sure you follow us at IGotDrank
Yep.
TV. And follow the Antidote. Like, share, follow. Make sure you follow the DJ PK1.
Definitely.
Appreciate y'all time, man.
Thank
You
you.
guys are good too, man.
Until
By the
next
way,
time.
people are gonna enjoy this, man. This is hot. Y'all come up with a handshake too. Y'all need to do that.
Bye.
Oh.